Hi, my name is Darkstorm, and today I will be teaching you all about the blockchain. I will teach you its advantages, its uses, and most importantly, how it works. Let's get started. First, let's get started with how the blockchain works. For this example, we're going to be using a transaction which is recorded on a ledger, which I'll explain what that is in a moment. Person A is sending money to person B. They are sending $100 to person B. Next, the users of the blockchain check to see if they actually sent that $100 and they're not sending more money than they can send, and basically at one point not creating money out of thin air. This is the blockchain's way of being secure. This is the ledger. A to B, C to D, these are all people sending different amounts of money to each other anonymously. And this keeps track of every transaction to make sure that the blockchain is secure and nobody's sending more amounts of money than they can. This is huge for the blockchain, so nobody hacks it, and this is what makes it almost unhackable. Next is the 51 to 49 rule. This means that there are 51 people who see the blockchain as one way, 49 people who think the blockchain is the other way, then that means the 51% will win. If they see it $100 was a transfer and 49 see that $50 transfer, then that means the 51% will win. This almost never happens because you have to hack the hundreds, thousands, or millions of computers to actually change this, or unless there's an error. This rarely ever happens. So, that's really good. Next, that brings in what it's used for. It's used for anything that needs to be secure and or requires data, which I'll show you in the next video, and how it does that. Advantages of using the blockchain. There are many advantages, and these are just some of them. It's not controlled by one group or person, so if that one group or person shuts down, they're far from you, they're gone, then there's nothing wrong with it. You're fine, because on the blockchain, everybody who's part of the blockchain is the blockchain. So if one person goes offline, then it doesn't matter. Next, it removes fees, which greedy banks always do. Next it's that it's unhackable, and that's because of the next one. It's decentralized. So me, you, your friend, whoever's part of the blockchain, we are the blockchain. We're constantly checking with everyone. We're constantly checking if everything's okay, and we're constantly making sure everything's good, and it's not just a bank doing it. For example, I hate banks, so that's it. So that goes over those second two. So then it removes the trusted third party, like, again, banks, which is really helpful because in 2008 they almost destroyed the world's economy, which actually got people thinking, what if we relied on each other to give each other money, do whatever, trade, storage, whatever you can do with the blockchain. There's so many things you can do with it. And finally, it's self-reliant, which means that you, me, your friend, whoever, if we're part of the blockchain, we are the blockchain. That means we're all checking and we're all cool. There's not one person controlling it like a dictator. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something, and have a great day.